Alright, so today what we're going to learn to do in our calculator is line of best fit, otherwise known as linear regression in our calculator. So in order to do this, what we're going to be doing is we have to input a list into our calculator first. So that's just going to be our first step. So why don't we go ahead and figure out what this list thing is and how to input it in our calculator. So for starters, see the stat button that I'm kind of swimming around here right below the delete button. So let's go ahead and hit that, and I have stat. And the first thing you see here is we have stat edit. So just like if you remember with our matrices, we have to edit something to make it, right? So let's go ahead and hit enter. And now you'll see that I have all these lists, L1, L2, L3. It's possible to name your list, but for right now, we're just gonna remember L1 and L2. If you wanna name your list later, we'll do that. But for right now, let's focus on this. So you'll see that I have a blank list right here. Sometimes we do have a list that's filled in. So all you would do is you would press up, and do you see that the L1's highlighted? Now you just hit clear. That actually clears out everything out of L1. So you hit clear and then enter, and now we're back down here. So now we have an empty lists. Easy way to do that. So now we're going to input our list. L1, generally, just the way the calculator is set up, you're going to want to put your independent variable. And then L2, you'll put your dependent variable. So we have your X's and your Y's, right? So let's go ahead and put some fictional data in. I have a 2, I have a 6, I have a 12, and I have a 18. And that's my, let's do one more number, like 29. And that's my fictional X's, and then according with those, we also have some Y's that we've collected. And I have a 1, a 2, a 3, and again, I'm just making this data up, 4, and a 5. All right, so now I have my data inputted. So I have L1 and L2, and one thing you always want to make sure is you have your last blank here, your last line, we have a dash, dash, dash. That dash, dash, dash should always be next to a dash, dash, dash. If you have a number next to a dash, 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 let's do an example here. If I have a 5 here next to a dash, 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 that's going to mess everything up and your calculator won't be able to do anything. So to get rid of it, you just go up here and hit delete, and it got rid of that, and now we have that all set up. So that's how we input numbers into a list. Pretty magical. And now if you want to get out of here, you just do second quit, and we're all done. So we now have some data inputted into a list. Congratulations, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun with that. All right.